Before I get started on today's videos, I just wanted to take time to show you uh, something from last night. Uh, the skies looked like they were threatening to have a thunderstorm or something. And so I went outside and just kind of looked around like I usually do and looking at the skies. And it was around sunset. And what I saw across the street, right above the restaurant that's across the street from me, is this low-hanging cloud formation. It was a beautiful cumulus cloud formation, and cumulus clouds are formed by winds pushing the cloud formations up and up and up to a higher altitude. And as I was watching this and looking at it, it was kind of yellow on one side, and that's because it was the sun, as it was setting, was shining on this cloud formation, and it was absolutely beautiful. So I am going to really quickly show you that cloud formation and let you see what that cloud formation is and how beautiful it can be here in Utah. Hello, this is your lonely old lady again. It's been a little bit again since I've had the last one, and I haven't even posted the last video that I did. I've been, I guess, lazing around. You know, what's lazy old me doing? Well, lazy old me is trying to get weeds out of my gardens. And right now I'm working in my vegetable garden, which is also producing zucchini like there was no tomorrow. So any of you out there in Utah in the Bountiful area that would like some free zucchini, let me know, because I've got zucchini up the yang here. So right now I've been working on my vegetable garden, and I'll show you where I'm at this point in time. So I've gotten all of this area was all covered with weeds. That's my zucchini plant. I've managed to get most of this out by actually using a shovel and digging them out, because I can get more weeds at a time out. But this area here has a lot of small weeds and stuff in it. So I've been kind of leaving those for the time being, but this was done mostly last night. But now I've got to contend with this, which is the end of my garden, which seems to have been very prolific in creating these stupid little weeds. And I'm kind of hoping that most of them are actually bigger than they look, and I can get them out one at a time. But that's kind of where I'm at right now, is I'm going to be digging these out. It's relatively cool out right now. So I am going to be weeding until it gets too warm out here for me to do it, and I'm hoping to get most of this done. Well, anyway, this is the weeds that I've got left to do here in my garden. The ones that I have done are over here. There's some weeds that are left in there, but I'm going to take care of those, I think, with my small rototiller. But I've just got what's left now is this bunch at the end of my garden. There's no real plants here, so I can kind of go to town any way I want to. But they're too big really for my small rototiller. They'll just tangle up in the blades, and then the blades will stop. So what I'm going to do is get as many of these out of here as I can. Then I'm going to go over this garden with my small rototiller and get the rest of those little weeds out, and then possibly put some preen or something in it, which will kind of slow down the growth of these weeds, so I'm not spending quite so much time redoing weeds. So wish me luck. I'm going to be starting to work on these right now, and I'll let you know how it goes with them. Bye now. Talk to you later. From a little old lady, and another day in the life of a lonely old lady. Hello, this is your lonely old lady again on the same morning. And remember earlier I said I was weeding my garden and hopefully getting the last of the weeds actually out of my garden. And I showed you the section that I had to do yet today and how many weeds there were in that last section. And so I just wanted to show you how much I've gotten done in the last couple of hours. It was pretty cool this morning, and I had a nice cool breeze the whole time that I was weeding, and just about the time it started getting hot out, I was actually finished with this section. Now there's other small sections that need to be done, but they can be done in a matter of minutes actually. So stand by and I'm going to show you what I have accomplished today. And I'm pretty proud of accomplishing this today. And guess what? I did it all by myself because there was nobody else here to help me. Nobody else wanted to help me. And so I did it myself. So I'm so proud that I can do these things at my age. So stand by and I am going to show you what I did this morning. So this is the last section of my garden that I had to do. And you can see most of the weeds, there's little bitty ones in here. Little bitty ones that I'm not going to worry about at this point in time. And I know they will become really big weeds at some point, but I'm not going to let that happen. Two things can happen. I can get my hose around here and spray with weed killer, and I can also get my rototiller out and rototill most of these under. And I think I'm actually going to do the weed killer first and then the rototilling in about a week or so, and see if I can keep some of these weeds from coming back so quickly. So this is the day in the life of a lonely old lady, and there are many things to be proud of yourself as you go through your life, and getting these accomplishments done by myself and not worrying about somebody else to do them for me is a big help.